I love how the community is the thought behind everything, and everything we do is how can we support the community.
I think connection is a really big part of what we do here at Westcoast. We want to make sure people are connected and feeling part of something. And I think that reduces isolation and is good for mental health, good for child development. It's good all around for everybody.
When I look at, my trajectory with the agency, one of the things that excites me is the people, right? The people I work with. So it is really special for me to form those close bonds with my colleagues as well as with the team, like the team management and our families that we serve.
I know that lots of the staff, and they put a tremendous effort to support the family, and they're very successful for that. So I'm proud of them working.
We really put our hearts into it, and we are passionate about delivering what families need. So we really, truly like to forge relationships with them and continue to be part of their lives and enrich their lives in the best ways we can.
In my experience, there has been staff members here that have worked here 20, 25, 30, 35, even 40 years. And to me, that somehow speaks to like the longevity of the passion and what we do here and how we provide service to families. I think a lot of other workplaces don't have that sort of longevity with staff. So I would attribute that to support from management, but also professional development training and feeling appreciated while you're here. And I think that all contributes to doing good work with families.
I started off part-time, and they gave me the support and the resources to keep training and moving on, and now I'm in this dream job that I plan to be in, hopefully till I retire. So, I mean, looking at it from personal, professional, this is the best organization.
The primary reason why I've been here as long as I have is on several levels. So one is the leadership, the mentorship that I've experienced from Ann Kuchar as a leader here. Her sense of vision and mission has really kept me here and inspired me to carry on. The other piece of it is just being available for supporting a high quality service for individuals who are often impoverished with receiving high quality, meaningful, effective service.
What I think sets Westcoast Family Centers apart from other agencies in the Tri-Cities and Lower Mainland is that we offer a lot of diverse programming. Healthy Babies program, a family navigation program, early years, child and youth mental health. I get to take families to the food bank at times. I get to be with them and relate to them on their level and help them with resources to bridge the gap between services.
When you look at the support that we have in our team and the level of experience that everybody brings to the team, I feel that kind of put Westcoast at a different level as a community agency, and also the ability that we have to serve the communities in various languages and areas. We're able to support a much larger section in the community.
What makes Westcoast special is really the people that work here and the family that we become as co-workers and colleagues, and how we work together to preserve families.
I think what sets us apart is really our really understated humility and sense of commitment to the work, undying sense of commitment to the work. We're not flashy. We're not kind of out there in the media a lot. I think we need to be more so. But I think what sets us apart is our quiet, humble, effective way of doing the work and being highly committed to the clients.
Westcoast is an extremely strong organization. It's got deep roots in the community. They're committed to ensuring that the staff are trained and highly skilled to meet the needs of the community and the families that they're working with. And we're committed to our role in reconciliation and decolonization of our practices.
It creates hope in me that there's organizations out there that are taking the calls to action, the Truth and Reconciliation calls to action seriously, and making every effort to change the way we do our work. And that is one thing I do really appreciate about Westcoast, that they've instilled that in me and the trust to do the work that I do, including creating our Raven Room that we created almost 3 years ago now, which is a safe place for all, not just Indigenous families, but for all families to come and be able to smudge in there and have circle in there, meetings, gatherings. And Westcoast I feel is really starting to do a large part, and to the point where other agencies are starting to look at us as a role model and looking to us for guidance and support around how they go about making changes, especially with the calls to action and Truth and Reconciliation, and how we implement that into the work that we do every day.
The future is exciting because I do see our agency growing in many directions. Well, the big change right now is the amalgamation of Westcoast childcare centers and Westcoast. That's just fairly new, and so going from that and the fact that we are in a building that is a hub, that used to be a dream of Anne too, is being able to all be a community of service providers under the same roof.
I think we started with 10 staff in 1984, and now we're up to about 130, something like that. And we've got multitudes of programs that are running across the Lower Mainland.
I think since I started at Westcoast Family Centers about 5 years ago now, specifically in the Tri-Cities, the early years department has grown huge. We run all these different programs in partnership with the schools and the parks, and it's just evolved so much, and it's so great for families to be able to come out and get to experience a diverse range of programs for 0 to 6.
The Westcoast Family Centers has definitely grown. It's grown significantly in the past year with the amalgamation of Westcoast Child Care Resource Center. We're very adaptable to the changing and increasing needs of children and families, and stays on the forefront of all those demands and needs.
I see Westcoast continuing to develop relationships along the way, and partnerships, and solidify ourselves further as the population grows, and continue providing the excellent service that we provided in family preservation and reunification, clinical services, and all the associated services that support keeping families together.